Yo, what's good? It's another episode of the T Show where we talk about what's real and what's cool because both go hand in hand. We already know. We're going to talk about a little bit of everything. A lot happened this week. We seen the Lakers win the ship. Salute to the Lakers. We seen Cardi backing it up on set. I thought it was a divorce. But look, we'll get into all of that later. On this episode, just stick around so you can understand what's cool and what's real. The T Show. And what's good, we back. And I love that y'all here with me to come chop it up with me about the real deals of what's going on in the world. It's the T Show, episode 3. I don't really title my episodes. Just come rock with me every time. If you see it popping up on your screen, if you see a notification popping up like it's the T Show, whether what number it is, come rock with me because we're going to always talk about what's real and what's cool. You need to know both all the time. It's another week, still going through these crazy times in America where everything is on the fridge. But, you know, we still here trying to make it do what it do. We still hustling. We still got things that we got to do. But, you know, how me and Jay get down, we come and we sit down and we discuss. Jay, how you feeling this week, bro?
Good, man. Ready for the weekend.
Well, we got a long time. What's the day?
Yeah, it just
started. I don't know.
The
week just started, so you know we is ready for the weekend. But as of late, my weekend has been trash. Like I don't get to get out and do much. I don't know what y'all doing during the weekends. If y'all out not caring that it's a whole thing going on, and you know I don't want to be too many places in public, but.
It rained all weekend.
It did, and the rain has been making it really feel crazy because even though I'm already quarantined in the house, stuck, can't really do much. Even if I had plans, the rain is here. So, you know, everybody dealing with the crazy weather on top of it being a pandemic. We feel your pain. We going through the same thing. Fall is here. Everybody about to have the flu. It's flu season. It's flu season on top of everything that's going on. I was somewhere today and somebody was coughing and sneezing. I didn't know whether to feel some kind of way or like, do you got the thing? Like, you know, it's just.
Did you have on the mask?
They had on a mask, but it's weird now because if that same person would have been doing that with this whole, we later on in the thing, you don't gotta wear a mask. Ooh, I wonder how they would have panned out. If you out there coughing and sneezing with no mask, you might get your beat like right now. It's serious because one sneeze and 20 people is looking around like they trying to find the person who did it. So y'all be safe out there. But
hey, get you another mask. Some people been wearing the same mask for months.
And you know what? It's terrible because already you breathing in the carbon. What they say, the carbon dioxide. When you breathing out and breathing it back in, your own breath that you breathing out. And then imagine doing that on a dirty mask that you've been had on for not even months, a couple of days, and it's just been sitting in your car, and that ain't clean air, by the way, people. When you got your mask up there on the rearview mirror, or if it's hanging somewhere in your car, that's not clean. And then you putting that right back on your face, breathing that in along with what you exit. You might ain't even brush your teeth and threw the damn mask on, and that's crazy. That's crazy. Definitely have some mask etiquette. Like, is that even a word? I don't even know. But clean your mask up. Make sure it smell good.
Like $10 for a pound.
If you're gonna wear the cloth one, wash them every couple of days. If you wear them regular, wash them regular. Like, for real, because we gotta be used to these masks. They're gonna be around unless you're gonna be sick. Then you're gonna look crazy, but they're gonna be around. So you might as well take care of them, buy them. Just like you buy these t-shirts and these sneakers. I know dudes that got 20 pair of sneakers over the last month and only got one mask. Like, hey bro, it's serious. Buy 10 masks too to match your sneakers. It's all good. But talking about sneakers, I know Nike is happy. LeBron just won another championship. What's that, ring number 4 for Bron?
Yeah.
And I'm proud of LeBron. We seen a lot of things going with LeBron. A lot of speculation, a lot of hate, a lot of congratulations, a lot of people with the Jordan talk and the Kobe talk. But here's LeBron, ring number 4 with the Lakers. I can't say I would have seen it coming. I had no idea he was going to be a Laker at one point, but he has secured a Laker ring. That speaks volumes for the brand. How you feel about Bron winning that ring, Jay, since you're a Laker fan?
He got rings for every team he's been with. I don't think no one ever did that.
I think he's the only player that's won a ring with 3 different franchises.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, I read that last night.
Nobody else ever did that.
I think that's awesome for, especially if we can remember the time when he made the big decision to go to Miami and how they was firing him up.
Burning his jersey.
Burning his jersey and doing everything. He has came a very long way from the original Cleveland Cavalier to Miami to the Laker. I mean, watching his career has been phenomenal. As a player, as a person outside the court, we don't know too many NBA players that's opening schools in their hometowns and doing some of the magnificent thing King James is doing. Merch is about to go through the roof. If you don't have any pairs of LeBrons, I'm pretty sure that's going to go through the roof too. But how you feel about the Lakers winning that championship? Do you think it was a easy task since they was playing inside of the bubble, or like do you think it was still a hard season because they still had to play some really good teams? I mean, Butler was giving LeBron them problems.
It was half and half, but you know how the NBA is. I know it's gonna go a long way. You know, they make a little bit extra cheese since, you know,
let it go.
played a little bit.
Let it go a little bit. Make some extra dollars.
Hold on, no sweep.
We ain't gonna sweep no sweeps.
No sweep.
We need them checks. We already been out of work for how long for this stuff that was going on?
Now you want to check on Monday.
Yeah. And we got to play a couple more games. But for the most part, I really thought that was really still, I think they still had to work hard for it. Because let's get it all the way in perspective. These people had to stay inside this one place, no family, no traveling. I heard people was getting in trouble having girls that weren't supposed to be there, and I seen a lot of stuff that was not supposed to be happening. They only could have a certain amount of people there. So I mean, inside this bubble, it could be draining on the mind, and you still got to go out and perform. That's tough, and we already know that LeBron is busy getting this ring that he got with AD and Rondo, who is now a Laker champion and a Celtic champion. How awesome is that with this rivalry? Like,
they've been going out for years.
How awesome is that one person got this ring with the Celtics and the Lakers, and it's Rajon Rondo, one of my favorite players that was always on the Celtics. I mean, Rondo. Everybody had a Rondo jersey. Like at one point, it was him and Garnett and Pierce, and the big three. You guys had a Rondo jersey, or you guys had a Garnett jersey at that time.
Yeah, I don't know nobody with Ray Allen jersey.
And he was there too, wasn't he?
Yeah,
one of the prominent guys, right? Yeah. They tried to play him like he wasn't out there busting them threes down. He was though, but yeah, shout out to Rondo too, because that's got to be big in the franchise for you to have a ring with the Lakers and a ring with the Celtics. Wow. And I think that only one other person in franchise history has that. So that's real significant for a record with him. The Lakers broke records this time around. LeBron with winning the rings with all three of his teams. Rondo winning that ring and having one with the Celtics and the Lakers. So I think it's I think basketball is cool. Like, did you think basketball was not going to be this good, having to go through it like it did?
It was just up in the air. Like I said, this year's been ugly, so you really don't know what to expect.
Everything. But in the sense of it, they brought it back, and they brought back basketball. And do you think that the playoffs and the series was like, because I remember Granddad was telling us that, like, he didn't feel it because it wasn't fair. He didn't feel like it was set up fair. Do you think that the playoffs was set up for it to still be competitive and good?
Yeah, it just got the teams that you already know was going to pass. Go and got them out the way.
Yeah, yeah. And I think that's what Granddad was saying, like, because you don't give them guys a chance. They don't even get a chance to even, they don't get a chance to get put out.
Yeah. So y'all ain't going past first round.
Yeah, so we go ahead and well, you know, I think it was still a great series. It was a joy to really watch everybody. I was surprised to see Kawhi Leonard get sent home so early. I thought he was going to be deep in the playoffs, but he got sent off. But other than that, everybody being in that bubble and playing and being away from your family, it had to be ridiculous on your family. So that's a good thing that they got done with it and they good. But yeah, we certainly got to give it up for the Lakers. They brought a ring to the franchise. the same year that the greatest, latest player, Kobe rest in heaven, and Gigi rest in heaven, bought one for y'all from the Lakers, the Lake Show. So it was only right that they bring one home, especially for the great Kobe, man. Rest in greatness, my brother. And I know LeBron is ready to leave, because from what I'm hearing, the internet went crazy that Lil Bronny is caught smoking the trees on Instagram. Jay, did you hear about that?
I heard a little something. Say he ready to get a whooping.
Now that's crazy. That's it. Yeah, that's all they was talking about. LeBron was gonna come home with the belt, get into some Bronny, because after taking tokes of the Mary J while Pops is in the bubble. I heard they got deleted though, but it's 2020. A lot of people are stressed. Well, I don't know about him coming from such a great situation he got going on with Papa Bron. But hey, man, sometimes
we still human.
Yeah, we still human. I know when I was about 16, I was trying to roll up a little something. I act like you didn't even hear that. But yeah, me and my people, definitely for the sign and a couple other people, we was rolling up trees at that time, so I can't even look like it's crazy. It happens. But hey, don't do drugs. Stay off drugs. That's just for the wise young people. It's no good. Never mind it. But hey, we all still human at the end of the day. And there's other sports going on, which I really don't even feel like talking about this. Being that, man, we had a real striking injury. I can't even speak right now. I just can't even talk. But we had a real striking injury. And get well, Dak. Cowboys, we got a really good win against the Giants, but we took a really big L with losing our key player with Dak Prescott. That was real hurtful, and I don't really want to get on too much football. Jay, I know you feel some kind of way. Your quarterback got COVID.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what the Patriots gonna do, man.
Your quarterback got COVID. My quarterback twisted his whole thing up.
Man, it was for the season.
Oh my gosh, that was a gruesome. That was. Whew, it was hard to watch, man. Dak, I wish you nothing but a successful recovery, fully coming back with a blaze, man, because that was really uncalled for people to speculate what they were. But I really don't like seeing that kind of stuff. You deserve way more. You had a real tough year. So hopefully you get back healthy and come out there swinging on them and get paid everything that you supposed to get, for real though. But yeah, COVID, and then between that, my quarterback getting rocked out, man, it's crazy. Football is really up and down for me right now. I'm already feeling some kind of way. But as we know, things do get twisted. No pun intended, but things do get crazy, because for certain, over the weekend, I also seen the Cardi B and Offset footage at the little Cardi B birthday party, who I seen that so many people were there. I seen Meg out there, I seen JT out there from the City Girls. Oh man, it was a star-studded event. I seen Tiana Taylor out there representing for Cardi. It was a beautiful thing. But what I did see was Cardi backing it up on Offset. Now I thought things were different. I thought they were null and void. Nobody is wanting to speak with anybody, and they just about to cut it off. And right when you think that Team Cardi is winning with the Offset slander, okay, how he's hurting and he's so upset and everything is, but it looks like they're in a good place. He bought her a new car, getting a little bit of action. I seen them getting some nice little interaction going on. It was really a thing. Jay, what you think about that? When the divorce papers is coming out, it's over, everything is done.
Oh, certain people are. I don't think they'll go through with it.
You don't think it's gonna be? You don't think? You think it's
still
this?
Be messing with each other.
I think it's media. I think it's media. They splash this stuff around, and
they take one thing and run with
and it gives them the whole. It gives Team Cardi enough to think they toxic, but really they in a good place. But then you leave the fans thinking that they gotta be, you know.
That's just the way of the world.
It's like, really, they fine. Okay, Offset got the money. He can buy the car. He can get the girl. This is his wife and baby's mother. So he's in a good place anyway. So while y'all thinking he's sad and, you know,
he can still do what he want.
He can do what he want. And looks like Cardi can do what she want, but she right back with Seth. That's what it's looking like. So, hey, let there be a lesson. Let people on the internet that's famous and celebrities do their thing.
Work it out. They human too.
Be who they gonna be. Leave it alone. We don't have to comment on their lives. It's entertaining. I will say it is very entertaining. I think it was really funny to see those memes today about that situation. But hey, people are human. Things happen. Shout out to Offset. Shout out to Cardi. Work it out, man. We love seeing our people work together and being in love with money and successful, and that's awesome. I love it. And talking about Cardi and Offset, happy birthday once again, Cardi. Backing it up on set. We seen all of that. But talking about backing it up, if y'all remember Mos Def, the mighty Mos Def, that's what's his name. Y'all seen Bay now, something way different, but the mighty Mos Def from Raucous Records dropped his classic album Black on Both Sides with the mega hit Miss Fat Booty. Classic, forever a classic. The album turns 21. And I just wanted to just give a shout out and salute to that crazy song that every time I hear it, I still sing the hook. I know I can't. Y'all know the rest of it. It's crazy. That's one of my favorite songs. And that made me think. At a time when hip hop was crazy, Raucous Records was crazy. Jay, you remember Raucous?
Yeah, we had we had to take back the CD.
Sound Bombing 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the sound, which is, I can't find that nowhere. Sound Bombing 2, Reflection Eternal, Black Star album, crazy. 1, 2, 3, Mos Def, crazy records. Who else they had over there? Pharoah Monch was over there.
Yeah,
Stand Up, Simon Says, right?
Yeah.
That was hard for a while. That was hard. Who else was at Raucous? It was Pharoah Monch. It was Talib Kweli, Mos Def, Hot Tech.
Yeah.
Mmm.
But around then the Blast came out, but it wasn't on that.
Round and Round with Janelle. Remember that? Round and round we go. Still don't know what you came here for. You remember that?
That was on that.
That's Hot Tech. Janelle. I think they used it on the soundtrack though, on the How High soundtrack. If I am mistaken, I can't remember. Don't quote me on that. But Janelle.
We had that, and we had the Violator joint.
Violator and Raucous right then was like hip hop overload right then. I missed them times, man.
Straight English Street.
Straight English Street, East Side. Shout out to my East Side heads. Boo up. But yeah, man, like, damn, that was the crazy hip hop times when Raucous was popping. They also had Eminem before he was really like out there like that. I remember that around the same time, the Sway and Tech morning show, they had a lot of stuff that was popping too at that time. It was a real crazy time in hip hop right now. I love them times, but nonetheless, Raucous is shut down, and we still miss those hardcore lyrics. Even though I still love my new stuff, but the old stuff definitely is real, still real good to me. I still listen to Mos Def and Talib Kweli. Who you thought was better, Jay? Mos Def or Talib? Talib that stick to your rib. I mean, you don't really know him.
Because you know.
Why is you lying?
They was so even because you know they were just.
They was, man. They was both monsters. Like they still is though. They still crazy.
Yeah, rapping, but it's.
I don't know. I don't even know who album was better. Like I remember, I think.
They even song for song.
Song for song, yeah, because they both.
Yeah, like their hits was at the same.
I thought Black Star was one of the best groups. Like they still, to me, one of the top hip hop groups that came together. Still was dope, separate, dope together. If y'all listening, I don't know what y'all got going on. Put some Black Star back in the world today. We need it for real. We need a lot more Black Star with Black Star power for real, all the way. But yo, today has been phenomenal. We have talked about everything we need to talk about. Make sure y'all go like, subscribe, share every episode of the Teed Show. Like, subscribe, share, because we want to spread love, and we also want to spread what's cool and what's real. episode 3, the T Show. Peace.